Really excited to be here today at Mobile App Summit. I'm Rachit Uppal. I'm from APAC BD team at Twitter, and I specifically drive Fabric and content syndication partnerships in South Asia. As we are here at Global Mobile App Summit, I'll be focusing specifically on how you can build great apps using Fabric platform and how you can create engaging experiences using Twitter platform. This is a famous quote by Benedict Evans, "Mobile is the internet." And few years ago, Mark Anderson had given us the slogan, "Software is eating the world." From software is eating the world to mobile is internet, we have come a long way. And rightly so. If we see the data traffic trends, the device usage patterns, it is we can see that from past 3 years, there's been a marked shift in the device usage from PC to mobile. In fact, 2015, we saw there more traffic came from mobile phones versus PCs. Also, if we see, looking at the time spent on mobile, 90% of time spent is via apps, which means that mobile apps are so important for publishers and developers and brands. There's a very high probability that the next prospective users is going to interact with brand via a mobile app. But we also know it is very hard to reach out to mobile audience. Why so? Because mobile throws its unique challenges. There was a recent study done by Microsoft which shared that the attention span of mobile user is dwindling. From 12 seconds, it is down to 8 seconds, which is less than that of a goldfish. With such a low attention span, how do you grab attention of the end user? We're about to touch 4 million apps on the mobile app store, which means app discovery is becoming all the more greater challenge. And thirdly, if we see an average smartphone user uses only 10 apps on a daily basis. So there are 3 challenges. First, low attention span. Secondly, so many apps on the app store. And third, a user using not more than 10 apps. In such a case, when the user has discovered your app on the app store and he has downloaded the app, the last thing that you want is your app to crash. It can be blasphemous. A crashing app means negative rating on the app store and probably an uninstall. These are the figures from our dashboard at Crashlytics. On a monthly basis, we process more than 18 billion crashes. There's a whole lot of bad user experiences. There's a whole lot of disgruntled users. The good part is, by using Crashlytics, you're able to fix these crashes in time. Let us see what is the journey of an app. Creating a stable app is only the first challenge that an app developer faces. That is just the beginning. Then comes the analytics, testing, giving an identity to the end user, growth, revenue. There are so many challenges that we face during our app journey. Twitter, when we created Twitter, we created Periscope, we created Vine. These are some of the best apps that we have created. When we created these apps, we also came across these challenges. And we realized that just like us, there are so many app developers, so many of you sitting here must be facing these challenges. Why not create a platform that can help developers solve the key pervasive issues that they face during their app journey, pertaining to creating a stable app, pertaining to growth-related challenges, and finally monetizing, which is a big pain point. We launched Fabric way back in 2014, around October. It's been slightly over 18 months, and we are proud to announce that we have onboarded 250,000 developers. Today, we are running on more than 2 billion smartphone devices. There are total globally 2.4 billion smart devices, out of which Fabric serves 2 billion devices, which means right now, the apps that you are using are being served by Fabric. Essentially, Fabric consists of 5 Twitter-owned kits. First is Crashlytics, which focuses on crash analytics and testing. Second is Answers, that focuses on real-time and opinionated analytics. Third is Digits, which is a mobile-based identity management solution. Fourth is Mobub, that helps Developers monetize in-app inventory. And fifth is Twitter. Twitter helps you drive organic growth, and it helps you bring in the live conversations that are happening on the platform right in your app. We also know that there are so many more problems that we face in our app journey. These 5 kits do not solve all the problems. There are problems around A/B testing. There are problems around cloud computing. There are problems around user experience analytics, maps, speech recognition, deep linking. And therefore, we have launched third-party kits as part of Fabric. The idea is to make Fabric one-stop shop for developers. They don't have to go to all different places to install various kits. They can get the problem they're trying to solve, they can get solution right there in Fabric. So we have kits like Amazon, AWS for cloud computing, branch metrics for deep linking, Optimizely for A/B testing, Stripe for payment, and many more such kits. Basically, the idea is to cherry pick the best world-class kits that are available globally and bring them under the ambit of Fabric. The advantage of using these kits through Fabric is that you get proactively updates from us. It is one-stop shop for you. The development becomes super easy for the end developers. Crashlytics is our stock kit. Google recently released there are 1.4 billion monthly active Android devices, out of which Crashlytics works on 1.3 billion devices. So we have seen a secular uptake of Crashlytics across global Android community, and we are proud of that. Crashlytics works closely with our AnswersGate, which is a real-time and opinionated analytics solution. It helps you create app stability, real-time alerts. It helps you get reports around user engagement, and it helps you with audience insights. It comes along with a beautiful dashboard where you can see the key health metrics of your app on a daily basis, and you get to see the audience insight. With audience insight, you get to see the demographic and psychographic details of your user base and how is it unique versus an average Twitter user base. Answers recently got #1 analytics tool from SourceDNA. And we work at an extreme scale. Almost, we are processing 2 trillion events per month. So the scale is simply mind-boggling. Another focus at Fabric is to help developers build and ship, improve the shipping cadence. For that, we have introduced Fastlane. All the iOS developers sitting in this room would agree that releasing apps, creating test builds on iOS is a big pain point. And for that, we have released Fastlane, which helps you automate test build creation. And you can automate the screenshot making process. So essentially, you can automate deployment, code signing, and you can automate creating screenshots both for iOS and Android. Once you have created a stable build, you have set up the analytics, you have set up identity management system. Next biggest challenge is to grow your app. And for that, you can leverage TwitterKit. Twitter helps you do 4 things. First is to enable sign-on, social sign-on. Second is it allows you to share experiences from your app onto Twitter platform, which can help in driving organic growth. Third, you can use tweet embeds and TwitterKit to bring in live conversations that are happening on Twitter platform right in your app. And finally, you can create custom brand solutions using REST API. I love this slide. Tweets travel. This is a unique property about Twitter. Tweets do not stay in Twitter. They travel to websites. They travel to apps. They travel to news. They travel to offline media. How do they travel? They travel basis the APIs that we have released, the kits that we have released, the tools that we have released for our partners. Twitter is all about live, public conversations. If you want to say anything to the world, use Twitter. Twitter is the fastest way to hear what's happening in the world. As per Tim Cook, it is the largest megaphone that the world could have. We have released various kits and tools which you can use, which developers and publishers can use and create engaging experiences when they create stories. There's a variety of content that is available on Twitter: sporting events, festivals, media, politics, entertainment. And we have also built some of the best video apps, Periscope and Vine. If you see, celebrities and influencers around the world are using these, and they are creating amazing moments We have given you tools. Use these tools and bring these videos live in your app and websites. So this, we had set up a wine booth last year at IFA Festival, and you can see Kevin Spacey, Milka Singh, and Deepika Padukone. So basically all celebrities globally, they put content on Twitter, which is first, and it is live and it is trending, and using TwitterKit, you can bring this content in your app. 80% of world leaders, they use Twitter. From Obama to Prime Minister Modi, they're all using Twitter, they're all putting content right there. And news publishers, they use it to a great extent to bring these stories right in the app. So this is the tweet from Obama. And he gets a reply from Bill Clinton. So Twitter is one place where you can see celebrities engaging with each other and creating amazing stories, which generates a lot of interest from the average common man. Back home in India, you can see top publishers doing a lot of content syndication and trying to create engaging, immersive experience as far as sports is concerned. This is an example from Crickburst. Whenever match is live, they create a tweet counter and they curate best of the tweets to create an immersive experience for the end user. Similarly, NDTV in their e-commerce app, they are augmenting their user review section with tweets. Government and its agencies, they are using Twitter to a large extent. In all the various websites and apps, they're bringing in content, they're bringing the voice of the people right onto these platforms. So are news broadcasts. So a couple of months ago, we had state elections, and all the top leading news publishing companies in India, they were using content from Twitter, and they were creating engaging stories using the tweets that were available. And so is Bollywood. So that was Twitter. Finally, the final challenge is monetization. Once you have created a stable app, you have grown the app, it is getting traction, how to monetize it. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of developers and gaming companies make is they wait for app to become successful and then they think about their monetization strategy. We should be ready with our monetization strategy once we're about to launch our app, so that we don't miss the window. Fabric presents mobile tool which developers can use. You can use it as an ad serving tool, you can use it as a network mediation tool, and you can use it. You can use the Mopa marketplace, which is a real-time bidding platform. We do all the heavy lifting for developers. They don't have to worry about anything. They can simply start monetizing and get the maximum bang for the inventory. Mobile gives access to more than 175 demand-side platforms, and it provides all kinds of ad units from banners to interstitials to videos and native. Finally, a quick recap. Build a stable foundation when you're building an app. Before you launch an app, you should ensure that it is crash-free and you are using the best of the crash reporting tools and testing tools. Know your customers. Set up good analytics tools. Set up a good identity management system so that you can uniquely identify the users that you onboard and you can give them a tailored user experience. Grow customer base and engage. So use all the social hooks that are available to grow the app and create opportunities for the users to re-engage. And finally, don't wait for the app to be successful and then think about monetization strategy. Think about the strategy right there when you're launching the app so that you can convert it into a thriving business when the app becomes successful. That's it from me today. Thanks for hearing me. In case you have any queries or questions around Fabric or Twitter tools, I'll be around. Thank you.